Well, that's not incredibly annoying at all. Beep, 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 beep. Handbrake's off, mate. We're doing 40. Beep, 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 beep. So, it's been in and had... Oh, it's got a bit of a brake judder. It's been in somewhere and had some parking brake shoes. So, parking brake shoes, and the motor is making a lovely squealing noise now. So, it's just probably bad luck, guys, to be honest with you. These cars, if they're not, these Discoveries and Range Rovers, if they're not adjusted right, for the time, the gearbox in the park brake motor, it's just got little plastic gears in it. They just can't take that kind of load. So they're too tight. They're adjusted too tight. Handbrake holds pretty well, like, but it chews up that gearbox. So, and this is the result, guys. So, this is the result. You get that lovely squealing noise for that park brake motor. So we'll see what happens when we try and turn it on. So stop. Nothing. So I turn the key. That's a button. Alright. That's the noise. That's the noise you normally get with them, guys. So if you've all heard that, give me a call if you're hearing that on your Land Rover. We should be able to sort it for you. But aye, never good. Never good. So I'll try and put it off, but I won't try and pull it on. It might just need a motor, but we'll try and readjust it. But normally, if it's squealing, guys, it's chewed up that gearbox and that park brake motor, which, like I said, it's just wee plastic gears. It's through time they wear, and that's what happens. They start slamming. So, Big Disco. It was making some squealing noises. I've heard these before. Everybody's heard the infamous Land Rover parking brake motor squealing. So, but this one's got new pads and discs on it, and it's going to want these park brake shoes, which I've ordered for the morning. That lever there is absolutely solid. I think what we did to get it into that position, and I'm solid, and I could barely move that. So hopefully a new set of shoes, clean it all up. It's probably one of the cleanest Land Rovers I've seen in my garage, to be honest with you. The chassis looks good, the backing plates are still there, they're still intact. There's not much rot on it. It's quite clean. So and we did have a bit of time getting this disc off it, but aye, so a couple of wee lever marks, but nothing. We have been careful with it because it is new, so there is a wee mark on it there, but there was absolutely nothing we could do. You just need to get it off. It's either that or you take a still saw to it and cut it off. That'll definitely get it off. But what we can see is, so we've taken this little spring retainer off, which does hook up onto the shoes to help pull the lever back, to pull the cable back. But we can see the cable isn't straight. It's all kind of bent, and it is retracted into the park brake motor, which is, it's in there, guys. It's up there. It's in there. It's there. So that motor there, you actually see the big nut on it. That's the cable coming out. That's the electrical plug up the top, that white kind of tab. You can see the cable coming out the other side, the big nut there on the cable, which goes back down into here. So you pull the switch inside the car, the electric gears operate there, and they move the cable, the lever, sorry. So the gears inside move these cables, which are connected to there, but these are solid, so they're just little plastic gears inside those park brake motors, and this is what happens if things are seized up or too tight. Then it's a case of it chews up the gears. So we know it's probably chewed up the gears because we can hear the noise. We can hear the noise there. But now that we've got the drum off and the shoes off it, we're hoping that we can put a machine on it and extend the cable out with the big O-tail, and hopefully we can pull this, and hopefully if that is the case, we can put it all back together, and hopefully it will be okay. Hopefully it won't do that squealing noise. We've managed to take the fault out at the minute, but we won't know if the fault will reappear until we put it all back together basically and try and get it all working. This side, the shoe lining had come off. You can see there, shoe lining had just fallen off it. So that's what happened to that, and it's no lining the floor, so it's been munched up. It's gone. It's nowhere. And same with that one, there's no shoe lining on there either, so that's gone. It's been munched up. Don't know what's happened to it. I think there's a couple of odds and sods, but aye, so it is needing some stuff done. Big Disco, guys. Let's see what it does. Let's try the cable. Nothing. It's going to need a motor. It's going to need a motor and cables. Alright. Morning. So, old shoes, seized lever, buffer in between, adjuster. It's got two springs, and oh, that's a spare one. That's a spare one. So that's came out. The other side's still on it. The other side should still be on the car. We didn't remove the shoe lining. No, we didn't remove the shoes because the lining was off it. And we are going to put on these, obviously. It comes with really like Apex stuff. We are going to put these on it, but obviously I think it's going for warranty now. So we'll just send those back. Send those back. It's driving, so Big Disco's driving, so we'll put all this in a bag and put it in the car for the customer. And hopefully, I hear they've got an extended Land Rover warranty, so not cheap to fix these park brake motors, guys. So best thing to do with a Land Rover like this, have an extended warranty on it, to be honest with you guys. To be honest, they're really expensive to repair. Land Rovers, the big Rangy, there's a few quid's been put in that. The Disco on the ramp, that needs a few quid spent on it, and you probably keep spending money on that. Aye, so driving, it can drive to Land Rover. So, Kia Sportage, you can see on the floor there, all that dust has come out of this brake drum. So all that dust there, that's all brake dust, that's all the brake shoe, which you can see there is like a sheet of paper compared to that one. So we're going to put a set of brake shoes on it. So this park brake lever was fully jammed on, so we've managed to strip it down and free it off so that it turns. So it turns now, it is turning. We will grease it all up, but we've had to order shoes, so we're waiting on park brake shoes coming for it. And we're going to get those two tyres done. Nothing else on it that we've seen, just 2 year tyres, a set of brake shoes. We'll get it down for MOT, but aye, they're definitely, I'd say 99% won't. There's a wee bit there, but we can see on the other side. You can see how thick they're meant to be. And that's what we're at. So just stripping down the other side now. The brake pads and discs are okay, they've been done, so they're all good. The brake pads and discs, absolutely no issues there. It's really just the park brake, so we'll get it all stripped down, get new shoes on, get everything greased up, and that should be all good to go. So, Kia Sportage, you can see we've greased all the mounting points for the brake shoes. I've actually stripped that lever down completely, taken a little pin out it and greased it all, so that all moves in there nice and free now. No issues there now with that, so that can work the shoes. Unfortunately, but we cannot get the brake shoes. They're going to need to come either from the main dealer or Dingbro says they can get me them. I can't remember the price. I do know they were on about £6 carriage, so they're non-returnable as well, they said. So I'm going to speak to the dealership, to be honest with you. I'll speak to Arnold Clark and see, maybe just get the genuine ones, because we can see definitely nothing left of them. They will hold the car, we will adjust them up now. They will hold, but they do need done, so they really do need done, but we're kind of stuck because we can't get them. So yep, we got ones, they were only about that size, they were about half the size we needed, so obviously for the previous model Sportage, but this is a 16 plate one, so it's kind of right on the cusp, but I will get there eventually.